have some porn.
Oh, no.
Real radio.
I want to see somebody make that
How
movie.
dare. How dare.
What?
Dr. Seuss, Frank.
That's the first thing that got into my head.
Oh,
It's
man.
like, well, what other books can you make? Well,
The Frank Foley Show. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to noon on AM 1310 WORC.
that would be nice.
Live and local. News and talk with a pulse on AM 1310 WORC.
AM 1310 WORC. Serving Central New England and the world. WORConline.com is the website. You can go over there and catch the stream. Even if you're out of town, you can still dig on Worcester Rocks every Sunday night, your local music show from 8 to 10. Followed up by Scott Cuddy, Return to the 70s is on your radio at 10 o'clock. Doc Siddall and JV. We're both here. I'm going to tell you who I ran into today.
Who'd you run into
And
today?
it's pretty funny. To me, anyway, because here we are. We do this local music shtick every Sunday night. And there's a ton of local bands that, are in contact with us. They get us their CDs, and they ask about coming up for interviews. But it's funny. There's some people who are just like,
Yeah.
they say, hey,
Whatever.
who cares? We don't need airplay. We're too cool for school, right? It's funny that there's local musicians who would not take the opportunity to send us material knowing that we'd love to play it on the radio for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yet there's a guy who's grabbing almost every local headline and is asking to come on this show. Turns out he's not going to be able to do it today. This guy's not leaving any stone unturned when it comes to media appearances.
I don't. I hope you're not talking about who I think you're talking about.
Mr. Glotus.
That's what I thought. I heard him the other day.
Guy Glotus is all over the place. You got local bands where we specialize in local bands that think they're too cool to send us their material.
Uh-huh.
Or, just like, hey, you should hunt us down and invite us on the show.
Guy Glotus wants to come on.
And he's grabbing every headline that there is. You can't go a week in the Telegram and Gazette. Yeah, there's a little watch on him in the Worcester magazine and the whole sheriff race with Flynn.
Yep.
He's on the other radio stations, and he wants to come on the local rock show and talk. Turned out he can't do it tonight, but I told him, if he just wants to call the request line next week, we'll talk to him for a few minutes. Ask him what local bands he's seen recently.
I have to say he might get my vote, and you know why?
Why?
Because didn't he buy us a pizza back in the day?
Yeah, back
like when we were doing the other show on Friday night, and you were doing his show before that, and he was like, here, guys, get a pizza on me. Okay, guy, thanks.
Right on. That's a cool guy. We don't really get into politics, but I'd love to have him on the air.
Yeah, we don't get into politics, and we have a reason why we don't get into politics.
Why?
Because JV gets angry.
If you got lucid before you got angry, that might be... Well, you can call the request line if you want out there. 508-791-1310 or pound 1310, which is free from your Verizon wireless phone. And also, what's this charity thing? We told you we were going to ask. We were going to put our hands out and ask you to get involved in something that we're doing. Well, that we're becoming more aware of, even though summer's winding down.
Yep. It looks like an old friend of ours is putting together a bit of a campaign. Mr. Bill Coleman.
Oh, he's not running for sheriff.
No, he's not running for sheriff. He's putting together a campaign that helps organizations in the city that offer summer camp programs to youth in the city. He's putting together a campaign to get them more money and cutting out the middleman and having people donate directly to the cause that they want to donate to the organization.
Right, because, God loves some of these charities, but they have overhead and they have bills to pay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like cutting out the middleman. It's like you raise all this money for an organization, but the people that actually raise it for the organization are going to take a chunk of that. No matter how little it is, the people that actually put together the fundraisers, that if it's a private company, private organizations that are putting together these fundraisers for these local organizations, they take some of the money. for their own fees.
And if there's, even if they're not being greedy at all, if you ever see like the concession stands at some of these fundraisers, you know, that cheese is going to get paid for somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, gas for the people that go around putting up the flyers.
Yep.
You know, standing there at Kinko's making the copies, you know, just because it's a good idea. Kinko's is still
you know, you have
in business, you know, they can't just give out their free paper all the time.
Yep, and you know, you have like people doing the little, I don't know, barbecues and bake sales and stuff like that. To raise money, that's not going to raise them that much money.
Well, this is cutting out the middleman for summer camp stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it's very cool. It's asking people to donate directly to the organizations. And now, this pamphlet that I hold in my hand has the names and numbers of all these businesses and organizations that provide services to kids during the summer.
Right on.
Like the Friendly House, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the YMCA, the Girls Club, YME Inc. and Sherry's House, the Worcester Youth Center, Worcester Center for the Crafts, Jewish Community Center camps, Worcester State College camps, all this other stuff, 4-H in Spencer, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, you know, KidsNet at WCCA TV 13, which, you know, is cool for kids to go and learn about television and doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, certainly.
And you know, a lot of these programs help to keep kids out of trouble during the summer, because you know, people have, not to say that they're all at risk for causing trouble, but some of these communities, some of these organizations are in communities in our city right now that need stuff to occupy the youth in the summer because they don't have anything better to do.
And how about just do them a favor too? Like, they have nothing better to do. Even if they're good kids and they're not going to get in trouble, you know, give them something to do. Give them an environment where they might learn something.
Or find a career that they might actually be interested in going into, you know what I mean? Even stuff like that. You know, like the art museum and the performing arts school. And
see, when I was a kid, I thought one of the summer camps I went to was a complete drag. You know, I thought it was for the birds, but not everybody thinks that. You know?
Exactly. And you know, stuff like, I mean, even on this Friendly House thing, the ad underneath the Friendly House thing has a little blurb that says $25 sponsors a child for 1 week.
Oh, really?
$25. You give them $25, you've sponsored a child for 1 week in the summer.
No kidding. So.
Yeah, so you take an extra $25 out of your pocket. You can help somebody that might not have a chance to have a good summer and have somewhere to be during the summer, and not just sitting at home watching the crap on TV. You know?
Gotcha.
I mean, I always had a lot of fun at the camps around here that I went to. You know, but it's a very good cause. You can find more about it. There's a link, I believe, on our website. You can go to Telegram and Gazette.com/camp and find out more about it.
Or was it just Telegram.com?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Telegram.com/camp. And, you know, I think there's even a link on WORC Online. In fact, I know there's a link on WORConline.com that you can link to this website and check it out. You know, donate some money. I know the summer's over, but you got to start now and trying to raise this money so that come next summer there won't be any questions whether these camps will be open to these kids, because as they said, there's a little news article back from January in the Telegram and Gazette that says that has quotes from some of these people that run these camps that say the cost is going up so much that, you know, we could fade out. We could disband, and we could not be able to have this stuff for these kids anymore if we don't get more money.
And you got to think of the parents too, you know, like, because you know, like all the single people like me probably know that, you know, can track with me that a lot had to happen this summer. I had a lot of things to do. I had weddings to go to. I had a lot of projects and stuff, and it's hard to find the time to do everything that you need to do over the course of a summer, even without kids. Not to say that people with kids want to ship them off.
Dump them off for the summer, but...
You know, come back the weekend before school starts.
Yeah,
not quite like that, but, you know, give the parents a breather, too.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's more importantly, it's just, it's a way to give some kids that wouldn't have the opportunity to go to a place like this that can't afford it, that their parents can't afford it, to give them a better chance to go to one of these camps and do something fun and constructive for the summer. Because God knows I love sitting around during the summer, but I loved it more when I actually had a place to go that would make, you know, the day seem to go by a little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, when you're too young for some of the adult activities I like to partake in, you know, like having a You know, if you're too young to go to the Lucky Dog and hang out,
Yeah.
you know.
And unfortunately, that's one of the other things I'd like to see.
If you don't have the bread to go to the Red Sox,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, you're a kid. You want to go to summer camp.
Yep, exactly.
You know, I wish somebody like Bill Coleman was around back in my day.
Why is that?
Well, because you know, I went to the nature camp and I didn't really have a fun time. You know, just think, if they'd have sent me to computer camp, I would have been a nerd. This is the way it turned out. I went to this, you know, outdoorsy kind of thing, and I had an all right time. And here I end up, you know, doing your Sunday night local music radio show.
Yeah.
Now, if I went to computer camp, I would have been a nerd, I would have been smart, I would have been ostracized, and I would have ended up owning this joint. That's right.
Amazingly enough, I was a theater camp kid.
A theater camp kid?
Yes.
Oh, I got to hear about this.
We
don't have enough time because we have to get into this next thing.
Yeah.
But, off the air, I got to hear about this.
Yeah, I did a theater camp, and surprisingly enough, I did a basketball camp for like 3 years in a row.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And as my best friend Luke will tell you, who wasn't my friend at the time, I got an award for being sick, basically.
Oh, my.
Because I was a sick kid when I was growing up, so they kind of gave me a cheesy award. So,
Oh, is that right?
like most improved player, it was nice because I knew the guy who ran the camp, and he was just trying to be nice and make me feel good. So, but as my best friend makes fun of me to this day, he's like, "You got a lame trophy." So.
Well, in any event, you know, check out the link from WORConline.com. If you're already there listening to us on the live stream,
Go check it out.
You're probably already looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to talk about the Emil tribute show that's coming up. Also, during the news break, I checked the score. Sox 4, Chicago White Sox 0, and that was back in the third inning. I'm sure they've progressed since then. And we've got something of a gem from a local artist now.
Yeah, when I was at the Warped Tour this weekend, they had the Dropkick Murphys tent had this new CD single that had come out, and this is Tessie. Now, to give you a backstory on Tessie, I'm just going to read this little blurb from the inside cover.
In case you haven't heard.
Yeah, in case you haven't heard about it. Between the years 1903 and 1918, the Red Sox won an amazing 5 World Series titles, the most by any team at that time. During these incredible years, the team was inspired by their fan base known as the Royal Rooters. The Rooters were known to sing the Broadway song Tessie in an effort to inspire their team while simultaneously driving the opposing team crazy.
See, I've already heard this wrong. I thought it was an old Irish drinking song.
No.
It was a Broadway tune?
Yep, it was a Broadway tune. The results speak for themselves. Unfortunately, after 1918, the Royal Rooters disbanded and Tessie was sung no more.
No way.
The Dropkick Murphys have now reworked and rewritten the song, and it's time to bring back Tessie.
On AM 1310 WORC, it's Worcester Rocks.
Tessie is the Royal Rooters rally cry. Tessie is the tune they always sung. Tessie echoed April through October nights after serenade installed the Nane and Young. Tessie is a maiden with a sparkling eyes. Tessie is a maiden with a love. She doesn't know the meaning of her sighs. She's got a garment full of love. Sometimes when the game is on the line, Tessie always carried them away. Up the road from third base to Huntington, the boys would always sing and sway. 2, 3, go! Tessie, nothing but creation. When I hear them mess around, Boston, you know we love you, and they hear about roar to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, nobody only. The Rudy showed up at the grounds one day. They found the seats had all been sold. McGreevy led the charge into the park, stormed the gates and put the game on hold. The Rudies gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another
That,
Yep.
you know, gotta love him, but that beats the crap out of Kevin Millar doing karaoke.
Yeah, and it kind of almost beats the crap out of Sweet Caroline, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes there. And just to let y'all know that that is available in stores, not yet, but Tuesday the 24th it will be.
Oh, you got your special advance copy.
Yes, I got. If you were lucky enough to go to the Warped Tour, I'm lucky to get this before they sold out of it, before the show was even halfway over, they were gone. And you can get it, and funnily enough, talking about fundraising, none of the proceeds from this CD goes to the band.
Oh, no kidding.
It all goes to the Red Sox Foundation.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
the band doesn't benefit at all from recording this song. The Red Sox Foundation gets all the money from it. So, and it's featuring the vocals of Lenny DiNardo, Bronson Arroyo, and Jesus himself, Johnny Damon.
That's something else, huh?
Yeah, so...
DiNardo down at Pawtucket. Hey, at least I'm on a record.
I sang with the Murphys.
I'm going to be a September call-up, and I'm on a record.
So it's awesome. Go check it out. It's got, if you're a Murphys fan, it's got a couple cool other tracks on it. Alternate versions from songs from their last album, and it also has, I haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet, but before the game a couple weeks ago, they did the national anthem, and they did Tessie out in right field. They set up a stage, and they
Awesome.
did Tessie during the game. And I just lost my train of thought completely. I'm sorry. There's a video that they shot before the game started of the Murphys in Fenway Park doing the song and just goofing around. They were all wearing Red Sox shirts and just goofing around, pretending they were actually playing on the Red Sox team. It's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool. I gotta wonder if the This Week in Red Sox or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
Whether it's on Nesson or UPN or one of those shows, like one of them will be showing that video, right?
Yeah, they should, and I'm sure you'll hear it on Nesson, just like you heard the Dropkick Murphys on Nesson during the Bruins season, because last album they recorded a song called Old Time Hockey.
Oh, that's right.
All
that's
about
right.
the Bruins, so I'm sure you'll hear it on Nesson during the Red Sox game, just like you heard Old Time Hockey during the Bruins games.
Very good.
So,
as the Sox are creeping up, 6 games as it stands. Who'd have thunk it by now?
yeah,
huh?
seriously. Woo! Keep losing, Yankees. Keep losing.
Slight lead in the wild card. Things are already looking up from where we were a few weeks ago when I was getting sad.
Thank God. Let's not jinx it, though. All right.
This summer's not going to be a total waste, man.
Yep.
It's Worcester Rocks at AM 1310 WORC, Doc and JV, and gotta love the Sox, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your WORC first forecast. Mainly clear skies through the nighttime hours. Some patchy fog possible, a low in the mid-50s. For Monday, mostly sunny, turning partly sunny in the afternoon, a high in the upper 70s. And a partly to mostly sunny day on tap for Tuesday with a high in the low 70s. Get your weather online anytime at WORConline.com. I'm Steve Lacey on Worcester's weather station, AM 1310 WORC.
Hi, it's me, Al from Al's Oil. Baseball, gotta love it. All the hot dogs, a day game at Fenway Park, all the peanuts, autographs for the fans, all the popcorn, wearing a Red Sox hat, and more hot dogs. Baseball is really nice, just like everyone at Al's Oil. Heck, we're even nice when Yankee fans need oil, and they always call it the last minute. But with employees like Laura, Al's Oil has a winning season every year.
The part of my job that feels really cool is when I can help a customer when they really need the help. As a part of the credit department in Al's Oil, the one thing I'd like people to know is that we are flexible and willing to work with you.
Thanks, Laura. Please be a part of this great family, this World Series team. You won't regret calling Al's Oil, because your oil company shouldn't just be a fair weather friend. Call 753-7221. And it's 508-753-7221.
Hi, this is Mike Roberts, and I'd like to introduce to you the brand new community service website that is the fastest growing online portal for Worcester. It's worcesterinfo.com. It's Worcester's newest and most exciting online community. It's 100% interactive. Check the local business directory, place a free classified, take part in the free job search, find out what's happening in local entertainment, all the latest school information in the classroom forums, and tons of local links. Log on today, worcesterinfo.com. WORCinfo.com. Our community at your fingertips.
Sometimes things in life happen that we have no control over, and everything seems to just fall apart. Maybe you're struggling with your marriage, finances, or health. If you want peace of mind, then call this toll-free number, 877-24-7-PRAY. Let's see God move mountains in your life. The call is free and totally confidential. If you feel that everything seems to be out of control, then turn everything over to the Lord and let Him help. Call 877-24-7-PRAY. The call is free and totally confidential. 877-24-7-PRAY.
The world is listening, and so are you. Listen now at WORConline.com.
WORC.
AM 1310 WORC, Worcester Rocks, local music on your Sunday night. Coming up at 10 will be a return to the 70s with Scott Cuddy. But my name's Doc, and JV's here.
Yep.
And phone lines are open still, 508-791-1310. Thought we might hear at one point from Guy Glotus. And, well, maybe he'll call in the coming weeks. I'm glad it's not tonight, because even though I mentioned that he's in all these headlines, I had known absolutely nothing about the sheriff's race. Like, I know a few things, but I'd be so scared
All
to get
I know is Sheriff Flynn is wicked old.
Yeah, well.
No offense, but he's wicked old.
Hey, that means absolutely nothing in this city, because look at Mr. Conti.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can.
It means nothing in government. Look at what's his name. I completely forgot the old Republican senator.
Thurmond?
Yeah, that just died. Didn't he just die?
Well, it's not just.
But like 6 months ago or something like that, he died. Now I came out, found out he had a black daughter and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't know what that has to do with any of those people, but I'm glad Guy didn't call tonight, because I wouldn't have had time. Well, you know what? We do local music here, so I have to ask him about the local music scene and what he thinks of some of the bands.
And what he would do to make Worcester nightlife a little better.
Well, yeah, maybe a little safer, maybe
exactly.
Warning to crack down on people who like to have a few too many libations before getting behind the wheel.
Yeah, and otherwise, you know, the current violence that's going on in our city. I mean, we've had the highest death homicide count in years and years and years in this city this summer.
Yeah, it does get a little bit scary too, and I'm sure that's a deterrent to a lot of people who might be going out and spending their money and helping the local economy with the nightlife.
And I mean,
without getting serious, I only brought that up because I learned my lesson last week that you have to check and double check your sources. I wouldn't want to walk into an interview with Mr. Glotus, right?
And say something dumb that wasn't true.
Right, like I did last week when I told everybody that Group Action was having their CD release party.
And Group Action's like, no.
And now to top it off, I did mention on the air last week that I didn't get a track listing with this advanced CD from Group Action either.
And you did. You just lost it, didn't you?
No, I did not get one. I was promised one.
Yeah.
But it never came through. So what I thought I remembered that the guy verbally told me as a title, that's what I posted online on the playlist over at Wormtown. And another member of the band is like, hey, buddy, you're getting it wrong.
Doc, you're just batting 1,000 lately.
Well, you know, this CD, I think, is cursed in some way. It's good.
But it's bringing us a lot of problems.
Right, you know, like, you know, I used to think it was a little bit of snobbery the way the other local music shows around here would be, you know, would say, okay, you have to send it in a jewel case, and you know, must be accompanied with a leaflet and a phone number and an email and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think that was snobbery. I see why people do that now. I get a CDR with Group Action just written on it in marker.
And you're like, huh? What's the track listing?
Yeah, I'm all over the place. So I played the one track last week that I thought was called Look Away.
Yeah.
Because that's what somebody told me. I still haven't even outed the guy. You know, I said what gender it is right now. So I think people have a good idea of who has led me astray when it comes to
well, you know, the only time that just handing us a CDR with your band's name on it is when you hand it to us in person and go, hey, like in the studio, and go, hey, play track 4. It's called such and such. That way we can write it down. We know what it is. We know what track to play.
Right.
Like, I mean, the Average White Boys have come up here a few times. They've given us CDs and go, play this, and this track, and this is what they're called.
By the way, this is our band name this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
so,
in any event, well, this was, you know, handed right to me.
Yeah.
But, well, in any event, before we make anybody any more mad, let's just play the tune.
All right.
Group Action, I Fall Apart.
Oh, not even close, Doc.
What?
Is that the song that you played last week?
Yeah.
And it's not even close to what you thought it was?
Yeah, I thought it was Look Away.
Okay.
Here we are at AM 1310. WORC. I'm JV and he's Doc.
Yeah, it feels like only yesterday. Now you can't even look me in the eye. No. Yeah, I fall apart every time you look away. You look away, you look away. Yeah, every time you look away.
AM 1310 WORC Worcester rocks local music from Lusting K. That's Rockstar. It's Don Siddall and JV here. Lusting K going to be playing Friday night, it looks like, over at Ralph's.
Cool.
Haven't been up to Ralph's in a little while, along with Bunk 9 and Monkeypox. Lusting K playing over at Ralph's with some new material there. A little bit of a departure from their first record.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. Rockstar, it's a cool tune. Also, Group Action, I Fall Apart. And like I said, the studio lines are still open if you want to rap with us about the scene a bit. 508-791-1310. It's Doc and JV on a Sunday.
Here's your WORC first forecast. Mainly clear skies through the nighttime hours. Some patchy fog possible, a low in the mid-50s. For Monday, mostly sunny, turning partly sunny in the afternoon, a high in the upper 70s. And a partly to mostly sunny day on tap for Tuesday with a high in the low 70s. Get your weather online anytime at WORConline.com. I'm Steve Lacey on Worcester's weather station, AM 1310 WORC.
And now for a traffic update, we go to Kelly Clark. Kelly, how's it looking out there?
Well, if you're going to get anywhere, I hope you have lots of time. All northbound lanes at the Taylor Interchange are backed up. Westbound lanes are at a standstill, and the off-ramp near the Martin Building remains closed, causing major headaches.
Not good.
But I do have good news.
What's that, Kelly?
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
See what you could save. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance.
Ever wonder who coined the phrase, "We eliminate the middleman"? Well, one thing's pretty certain. It wasn't the middleman. And how did they eliminate him? Something fishy there. But I digress. Geico pioneered direct-to-consumer car insurance over 65 years ago, and they've been saving smart drivers money ever since. Give them a call, and you might ask them, what did they do with the middleman?
Geico's customer satisfaction stands at 97%. How would you rate your car insurance company? Geico. 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
Everybody knows the great deals you get on new Chevrolet cars at Diamond Chevrolet, but Diamond is really starting to get noticed for the great deals on a big line of Chevrolet trucks. Right now, we have a great selection of the new 2004 Colorado regular cab pickups, nicely equipped, and gets 27 miles per gallon highway, and has an MSRP of $16,200 that you can buy now for only $9,400, or budget just $157 a month with no out-of-pocket cash. Or you say you have a family. Well, here at Diamond, we have the perfect vehicle for you in a brand new Venture passenger van that gets a whopping 26 miles per gallon highway and is equipped with lots of extras, that has an MSRP of $23,220 that you can own for just $13,220, or budget only $218 a month with no out-of-pocket cash. So for that great truck deal, do what so many people in central Massachusetts are doing and head for Diamond Chevrolet, 520 Park Avenue in beautiful Worcester.
All prices and payments with any old trade worth $3,000. Payments based on 5.25% for 72 months with Beacon score of 750.
Looking for a quality-tested, dependable, almost new car? Then take a short drive down the winding road to Linders, 211 Granite Street, Worcester. Linders has a wide selection at affordable, low prices. Linders backs all their sales with an exclusive 3-year, 50,000-mile warranty. Now that's quality, that's value, that's Linders. For over 70 years, Linders has been Worcester County's intelligent alternative. With new stock arriving daily, there is always a great selection of quality, almost new cars, minivans, and light trucks to choose from. Call Linders today at 1-800-521-8000. That's 1-800-521-8000. Or visit Linders' website at www.lindersinc.com. Be sure to check out Linders' extensive parts department. Come experience the difference. No pressure sales at Linders, 211 Granite Street, Worcester. Quality people, quality prices, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Linders is the competition.
Hi, this is Doug Steffen.
And this is Mike Roberts.
We've got Worcester covered.
That's right, Doug. I've got the stories making local WORC news at the top and bottom of the hour.
We check weather and traffic back-to-back every 15 minutes all morning long.
And some new fun features. At 6:50, we have the Daily Show Minute with Jon Stewart. 7:50, David Letterman's Top 10. And 8:50, Biography for Radio with Jack Perkins.
We have loads of fun, lots of contests. You can win prizes.
Can I win some prizes?
No.
Nah.
Wake up with us. Good day, Worcester.
Yeah. Good day.
Doug and Mike right here on AM 1310 WORC.
No prizes. Come on.
Take a time machine trip back to the best decade in music ever. Return to the 70s with Scott Cuddy. Sunday night at 10 on AM 1310 WORC.
It's AM 1310 WORC. Check out the stream. We're streaming online all the time at WORConline.com, so that way we can not only serve Central New England with this local rock on Sunday nights, but also the world.
Does that even mean the Snow Mexicans can hear me?
Oh, yes.
Up north?
You just come
with their igloos?
You came up with a funny ethnic slur once, and you just keep riding that and riding that.
I didn't even come up with it. That's the best part about it.
And that's stolen?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
and I admit that freely because it's stolen from who I consider a genius.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Fred Durst.
No. I died inside this week. I died inside this week. Do not mention that name to me ever.
Durst.
Yeah.
Will Durst, the political comedian.
Yeah, no, it was Dave Attell, actually. I consider him a genius because Insomniac had to be one of the funniest shows on television.
Yep.
But anyway.
In any event, well, Wes back in...
yeah, Wes back in Limp Bizkit. That's a little disheartening towards me.
You died a little inside.
Yes, I died a little inside when that happened.
That one of your favorite guitar players has gone back to that group.
Yes, because that group stinks.
I'll be really happy if this next band ever has, reunion kind of thing, because they were awesome, and actually still are awesome, and you will still have 2 more chances to see them. One will be in the Boston area. We told you we had some bad news today, dude. We already know that Sucker Punch is playing their last show September 3rd, along with Skull Toboggan, Thoughts Lost, and Systematic Chaos. That's down at the Lucky Dog on Green Street. September 3rd, I guess that's a Friday night. Also, it's going to be the last show, one of the last shows for this band, calling it quits, unfortunately. Lucubro. That's right. Let's do a song from Lucubro. This is Broken Glass at AM 1310 WORC.